Get yourself aligned on your mat. And before I tell you what the 5 principles are, I know you guys know them, but I just want you to align your body as you're laying here on your mat with your 5 principles. I'll tell you one, the breathing. So while you're breathing, go through your body and see if you can put your body in its good alignment. And start to connect to your breath. You don't have to get a strong contraction right now because we're just laying on the mat. If we were doing a challenging exercise, then yes, we would want to really intensify that contraction. But right now, just expand on the inhale and gently contract on the exhale. And we're going to start with the head and neck. So when we align our head and neck, the back of the neck has a lot of space. Okay, so if you notice that your chin wants to stick up to the ceiling, that means the back of the neck is kind of shortening and tighter. So you may need to raise your head up on a little pillow, and that will help to lengthen that space. Because we also don't want to overuse the front of the neck to try and get that alignment. Then shoulders. So the front of the shoulders, we want to be as open as possible. The back of the shoulders rest on the floor, and the shoulder blades are pretty flat on the mat. Now, when we align the shoulders, what happens is usually the ribs want to lift away from the floor and they want to pop up in the front because of this tightness in the chest in front of the shoulders. So when we pull the ribs down, often the shoulders come forward with it. So that's a challenge, is to keep the shoulders open and the ribs down. And then as we pull the ribs down, you might notice your lower back wants to flatten to help keep the ribs down. So then we've got to really tip the pelvis to create that little space without letting the ribs come up. So those are our 5 principles. We've got the head and neck is 1, shoulders 2, ribs 3, pelvis 4, and breathing 5. So even though they seem pretty straightforward, just to lay here with your 5 principles is not that easy with good alignment, right? So now inhale and raise the arms up, maintaining your 5 principles. Exhale around. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale around. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale around and reverse the direction. Breathe in, the arms come overhead. Exhale, the arms come down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach. And rest those hands by your sides. So now, inhale, slide the shoulders up, trying to keep the chest open. Exhale, slide the shoulders down. And we're still maintaining neutral. We're still keeping the ribs into the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. The back of the neck is long. Inhale up. Exhale down. And a gentle contraction of the core when you exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Now we're going to tip the pelvis to imprint. So we're in neutral to start. Exhale, contract the core to softly flatten the back. Inhale, return to neutral without letting the ribs lift off the floor. Exhale, flatten the back softly into your mat. Inhale, relax the core and return to neutral. So it's very small and it's only the lower back and the pelvis that changes position. Nothing else changes position at all. The ribs do not move off the floor or pop up to the ceiling. So if you want to double check, you can put your hands across your ribs or underneath the ribs and make sure that they're staying in contact with the floor. Exhale, imprint. Inhale, neutral. One more time. Exhale, imprint. Inhale, neutral. Now let's stay in neutral. Bring your hands above your chest. Inhale, stretch your fingers up to the ceiling. And then exhale, pull the shoulders into the floor without popping the ribs up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, pull the shoulders down. And when we reach up, be careful your chin doesn't stick up to the ceiling. So we're not lifting the head or changing the position of the neck. We're just moving the shoulders and the arms here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull down. And again, you might notice when you're trying to keep the ribs into the floor that you press your low back down, but I want you to stay neutral anytime our feet, both feet are on the floor, or even one foot on the floor. Last one. And rest those hands. Now for hip rolls, align the feet, the knees, and the hips all the same distance apart. Start with the pelvis in neutral, and we're going to move one little section of the spine at a time. Breathe in. Exhale, imprint. Lift the pelvis, lift the low back, lift the middle back. Slowly come up. Shoulders are open. Breathe in. Exhale, pull the ribs down. Keep the shoulders open. Press the low back through, imprint, and relax to neutral. So then we have our 5 principles again. That same alignment we started with. Breathe in. Exhale, imprint. Lift the bum. Slowly come up. If you do this too quickly, you're going to notice your whole spine comes up at the same time. Breathe in. Roll down. So we're bending our spine. We're rounding our back. Pressing through. And you definitely will notice the shoulders want to come forward. And then the chin might want to stick up. Breathe in. Exhale. Imprint. Breathe in. Stay. Exhale. Keep the shoulders open in the front. Press down. Press through your imprint and release to neutral. Let's turn our palms up towards the ceiling and do it from there. Inhale. Exhale. This might make it a little easier for you to keep your chest open and your shoulders open in the front. Breathe in, stay. Exhale, pull down. Slowly, everything presses through the mat and the pelvis is the last thing to touch. One more time. Breathe in, relax. Exhale, imprint. Inhale, stay. And exhale, roll it down. All the way back to neutral. Good. Take your ball away. Extend your right leg. Take one hand behind your head and one hand below your belly button on the lower abdomen. We're going to stay neutral. We're going to lift the head and shoulders. Inhale, gently tuck the chin. Exhale, lift. Now when you lift, your belly shouldn't pop up. The belly should stay flat. Breathe in and release. So if I don't deflate and push the air up and out, it's going to pop up. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, contract the deep core. That's what pulls the abdominal muscles flatter. Inhale, stay. And then exhale, relax back to the floor. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Now let's pick up that right leg. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, release. So if you're not sure if your belly's coming up or not, do it without contracting the core and see what happens. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Pick up the leg. Breathe in, stay. Keep the tension. And release. So when we stay up there and breathe in, we're not relaxing everything. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, lift. Pick up the leg. Inhale, keep the core contracted to support the leg and the spine, and release. One more. Inhale, prepare, tuck the chin. Exhale. Inhale, stay. and release, and switch sides. So it looks like a very simple exercise, but it's actually a lot harder than it looks. So switching arms and legs, do the same thing here. Keep the leg on the ground, breathe in, exhale, lift, inhale, hold, and exhale down. My space at the low back is maintained as well. Inhale, exhale. So I'm not pressing my low back into the floor. Breathe in, stay, and release. Next one, we're going to pick the leg up. Inhale, exhale. Pick the leg up just a couple inches. Inhale, stay, and release. We're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale, prepare the head. Exhale, contract the core. Inhale, hold, and exhale down. 2 more times. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, stay, and release. 1 more time. Inhale, relax. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, hold, and down. Awesome. We're going to take our ball again, roll onto our side. And I like to use a pillow for my head here just so I can really relax the head and neck, but it's not necessary. We bend the knees so they're a little bit in front of you. We lift the waist a little off the mat. Now, same thing here, we need to have our 5 principles. So let's pull our head back, make sure your head's not forward. And we really want to keep the head rested when we raise the arm up. Inhale, look up, turn the head. Exhale, twist. Breathe in, stay. And exhale over the top. So if you think about what we were doing laying on our back, the principles apply the same here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. So we've got, imagine the back of your ribs will be rested into the floor, the little space at the low back. Inhale. Exhale over the top. Inhale, reach and look to the ceiling. Exhale, twist. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 3 more on this side. Inhale, stretch up. Try and relax the arm in front of the shoulder and chest. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale back to the start. 2 more. Inhale, lift and twist. Relax the head and neck. Breathe in, stay. And over the top. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, open. Breathe in and hold. And over the top. And we're going to switch sides. Line the body the same way on this side. Inhale, lift and look to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly twist. Open up the chest. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Breathe in, stay. And exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, open. Breathe in to hold. And back to the start. 3 more on this side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, contract the core. Relax the arm. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And sometimes you might get a spinal adjustment. I just did. My spine cracked. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Breathe in, stay. And over. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist and open up that arm. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's come up in child's pose. Sitting back into the heels, opening up the knees. Drop the head to the mat if you can. Stretch out through the arms and shoulders. Take some deep breaths. Walk those hands off to the side. Keep your hips in the middle. Breathe deep. And switch sides. Inhale. Expand the side body, the ribs and the back. And back to the center. Come up on the hands and knees. We're going to put our ball between our knees and we're going to do a short plank. We're going to warm up our core a little bit more. So our 5 principles here. Imagine again that the floor is on your back. We don't want to have the ribs popping forward. We want to pull the ribs in, slide the shoulders away from the ears, point the tailbone up, squeeze the ball. We're going to exhale to pick our knees just off the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, activate the core, pick the knees up. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Very small movement. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Last one. And release. Good. Now flatten out the tops of the feet. We're going to do cat stretch. So starting in neutral, breathe in. Exhale, curl the back, rounding it, pushing with the arms, release the head, sit back towards the knees a little bit. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, move the pelvis, the low back, middle back, shoulders, head. Just to neutral for now. Breathe in, relax. Exhale, curl the back up. Rounding, pushing with the arms. Release the head. Inhale, hold. Exhale, come back just to neutral. Lifting the head slightly, sliding the shoulders down. Breathe in. Exhale, curl, curl, curl. Use your abdominals and your deep core to get more stretch in the back. Stay, hold, and come back down. Now this time, we're not going to hold it up there for an inhale. We're going to go up and then come back down on the inhale. So here we go. Exhale, curl, 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 push, push, push. Inhale, come down to neutral, and then keep going past neutral to arch your back and relax the belly. Exhale, curl, 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 curl. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, relax. Arch the back, relax the belly. One more. Exhale, curl. Inhale, release. Good. Let's sit back in child's pose briefly. One more time. Take the ball away. Drop your head. Good. Now we're going to do half roll back. So bend the knees. Hold the ball in front of you. We're going to start by just tipping the pelvis and rounding the lower back. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, come up. Now stay back there. Hold this position. Inhale, hold. Exhale, deep contraction. Now we're really trying to squeeze the deep core more. With every exhale, reconnect. Soften the arms and shoulders a little bit. And come up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll back. Stay again. Breathe in. Exhale, deep contraction and raise the arms up a little bit. Inhale, lower the ball. Exhale, raise the ball. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Last one. And come up. Good. Now we're going to twist. Take the ball in one hand. Roll. Reach it back. Switch arms at the top. Breathe in. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll back. And up. Good. 2 more times. Last one. Awesome. Now we're going to take that ball. We're going to put it in the middle of our back. So not quite all the way up to the shoulder blades. So just below the shoulder blades. And we're going to support our head with one hand. Our low back is neutral. So we're not pressing our lower back into the ground. Okay? Now from here, we're going to do a little curl up and back, but not a back bend. Just a little curl up and a little back. It's not very big. Now we're going to take our left leg and straighten it onto the ground. We're going to inhale, come back a little bit. Exhale, curl up and pick the leg up just off the ground. Inhale, lower the leg, drop the head and shoulders back. Exhale, pick it up. So you're on a very unstable surface here, being the ball. So you want to try and be steady as possible. Now this time, stay curled up a little bit, stay right there, and we're going to pulse the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place that leg down. We're going to switch sides, arms and legs switch. Breathe in, go back a little bit. Exhale, curl up a little bit. If you feel really wobbly, you can take your right hand, or whichever hand is not behind your head, and place it on the floor. If you need that, or you can put both hands behind the head, that's fine too. Now pick the leg up. Inhale, come back and rest the leg down. Exhale, pick the leg up. Inhale, come down. Trying to minimize the wobbling on the ball. The low back stays neutral. Inhale, back. Exhale, up. One more like that. Now we're going to stay curled up. Now we're going to pulse the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that leg down. Use your hands to help you sit up. Good. Now we're going to do a little stretch forward. Release the back of the neck. Relax the shoulders. And slowly come up. Now we're going to get our band that we use for glutes, but we're not doing glutes yet. If you don't have one of these, you might need to, I don't know what you would get. If you have a long band, you could use that, but we're going to do this for a stretch. So we're going to take our band and put it around our foot. So if you don't have a band, you're going to just go like this with your leg to extend and bend the leg to straighten the hamstring. So this is a stretch. But if you do have a band, you're going to put it around your foot. You're gonna hold on to your band. You can hold it with both legs. We're gonna exhale, press the leg away so that you don't feel any stretch at all. Then inhale, lift it until you do feel a stretch. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, lift it up. Now notice the position of your foot. If your foot is flexed, so the toes are pointing towards your face, it's going to feel more intense than if the toe is more pointed. So find the position that works for you. So this is a dynamic stretch for the hamstrings. We're using the band to hold the leg. And obviously we're using our hands to hold. Exhale, press down. Inhale, relax the leg as much as you can. One more time. This time we're going to keep it up and hold it there for a stretch. And take that leg off the band and switch sides. So now my other leg is straight down on the ground, and each leg might feel different. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale, press away, inhale up. Not a whole lot of core involved. Yes, the core can contract on the exhale, but it doesn't have to be intense, like really strong contraction. And we want to relax the leg on the way up. Feel the pull. That's my dog whining in the background for no good reason. She's been out twice this morning. She's had her breakfast. 2 more. Actually, maybe 1 more, I think. And then hold that leg up to a stretch that feels comfortable, not painful. And we're going to take that band off. Now use your leg, help yourself to sit up. All right, now stretch forward again. See if that feels a bit better. And now we're going to take our ball and we're going to do the full roll up. So if you need your towel for your low back, you're going to put that underneath there. We're going to hold our ball in our hands. We're going to sit up really tall. Breathe in and roll down. Press the back into the mat. Rest the head. Now right here, remember, ribs on the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale. Big stretch forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll down through imprints. Breathe in. Big exhale. Big stretch forward. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now if you want, you can lift that leg up. As you curl up, you imprint, then pick the leg up. So the leg, and then bend forward. Inhale, sit tall, and roll it down. Inhale when you get to the floor. Exhale, pick the leg up. Bend it forward. Sit up tall. Exhale, roll down. We're going to do 2 more. Breathe in on the mat. Exhale, get your low back imprinted before you pick your leg up. You don't want to pick the leg too early or you're not going to get up. Last one. Breathe in on the floor. Exhale. Nice. And big stretch forward. Now we're going to do the back bend on the ball, where we're going to put the ball between our shoulder blades and do our back bend to open up our chest and shoulders and thoracic spine. So we're always supporting our head here. Inhale to go back. Exhale to bend forward. Stay within a comfortable range of motion. Never go further than you feel confident with. Breathe in to relax back. Breathe out, the abdominals contract and the core contracts and the elbows point forward. Inhale, slowly go back. Exhale. So with this one, you can allow your ribs to expand and lift up when you go back, as long as you still feel supported in your spine. If it's not comfortable to do that, then don't do it. One more. And let's sit all the way up and flip it over onto our front. With our legs a little bit wider than our hips, our hands wider than our shoulders. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, press the feet into the ground, tighten the core, lift the head, lift the shoulders, press up. Breathe in and release. So for some of you, it might be just a smaller range. Stay within the comfort of how your spine feels. Breathe in. Exhale, tighten the legs and core. Lift the head, lift the chest, because a back bend is not something we do very often. Breathe in and release. Like we do bending forward. Bending forward, we do lots of times throughout the day. Bending backwards, not so much. Exhale, lift. But it's a stretch for the abdominals. Breathe in and release. One more time. Inhale, relax. Exhale, engage the legs and the core. Lift up, press up. And hold and release. Good. Now, we're going to put our feet closer together, our hands by our sides. Inhale, relax. Exhale, tighten the thighs and the core. Lift the head and pull the shoulder blades together. Stay here, hold, and relax back to the mat. Inhale, hold. Exhale, engage the core and the thighs. Keep the feet firm on the mat. Open up the chest. Stay and down. Relax. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Open up the shoulders. Hold and release. One more time. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lift. Inhale, stay. And down. Good. Now we're going to bend the elbows again. Open up the feet a little bit again. We're going to lift the upper body and the feet at the same time. So it goes like this. Exhale, squeeze the belly and hover. Well, it's more than a hover. Actually, it's higher. We're lifting. We're using our glutes now. We're using our back more. Exhale, back down. Sorry, that was wrong breath. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. More challenging position is hands above your head. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Now, even though our arms are above our head, we don't want to shrug our shoulders up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Two more. Exhale, squeeze the belly to support the low back. If you're feeling too much in the lower back, use more core and don't lift as high. And release. It is definitely working the lower back more than when our feet stay on the ground. And sit yourself back into child's pose briefly. And you will feel some fatigue in the back. Good. Now up on the hands and knees, we're going to just do a little side to side with the hips. With the pelvis in neutral. We're just pressing our hips to one side and the other side. Doesn't have to be very big at all. extend our leg up, and then we're gonna curl it in. So we're gonna inhale to lift, exhale to curl our back. Inhale to lift and look up. Exhale to squeeze the belly, push with the arms. Inhale to look up. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, curl. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. And place that knee down. Sit back and roll out the wrists for a second. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend the legs, squeeze your bum. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift and look up. Slide the shoulders down your back. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. And lift. One more. And lift. And take it back down. Awesome. Now we're going to take our ball and put it underneath our pelvis. So we're going to put it right up against our pelvis. Guide yourself back onto it until your head and shoulders rest on to the floor. Upper back is on the floor too. Find a comfortable position for that ball. We're going to rest the arms and shoulders. Just connect to your core and your breathing here for a second. Make sure the muscles that wrap around the body are engaging because your ribs have nothing to press into here, right? They're unsupported. Hands by your sides now. Exhale, pick one leg up, tabletop. Breathe in. Exhale, pick second leg up, tabletop. Let's bend our elbows. Keep your elbows on the ground, but bend them. And soften your shoulders. So get those knees above your hips. If you pull your knees in closer, it's going to be a lot easier. Bring the knees out and drop the feet a little bit so that the shins are parallel to the ground. And we're just going to concentrate on your breathing here. With every exhale, feel everything tighten up. On the inhale, you're going to maintain some of that tension because we need to hold our legs up. Exhale, you're going to add more intensity. Think about that area about an inch or two lower than your belly button. That's the part that's hardest to contract. 2 more breaths. Last one. Now place your arms down straight with the palms facing the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, extend one leg out. Inhale, switch legs. Exhale, extend the other leg out. Switch legs. If it feels a little too difficult, put the ball closer to your tailbone. Stay open through the chest. Head and neck is neutral and relaxed. We don't want to over tuck the chin, but we also don't want our chin pointing up to the ceiling. Last 2. Last one. Take a break, hug the knees in. Good. Now we're going to straighten our legs up to the ceiling. Palms stay up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the legs a little bit. Inhale, pull them towards you. Exhale, lower them a little bit. Inhale, pull them towards you. Exhale, deep core, really challenging this part. Inhale, pull them towards you. One more time. Good. Now scissor the legs. So one goes down. Inhale, switch sides. Switch sides. Palms are still up. That's going to help us keep our shoulders open and use less of our hands. Again, focus your breath to come from that low belly area. Doesn't matter if you have your legs fully straight, as long as you're feeling a stretch in the back of the legs and that your core is working. One more time. Good. Now bring those feet together again, overhead. And we're going to straddle our legs. Exhale, send them away and pull them back towards you. Open in a straddle. Exhale, lower them a little bit. Inhale, up the center. Exhale. Inhale, one more time. Exhale. Now let's reverse the direction. Exhale, lower the legs together. Inhale, open and pull it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straddle. Pull it up. Try and keep those legs working, those quad muscles. So basically you want to exhale on the hardest part of the exercise, which is the lowering of the legs. Last one. And pull it up. Take a little break. Now we're going to make a diamond shape with the legs. So my heels are together and my knees are apart. So my knees are wide. Now tip your feet away from your body to try and get your knees more above your hips instead of your knees being above your chest, like this. So tip them away until you feel your core engage. Palms up still. Exhale, press the heels toward each other. Inhale, stop pressing. Exhale, press. And release. Use your core, press, but the legs are definitely going to get tired here. And release. Press the heels so you're feeling inner thighs. One more. Now we're going to straighten the legs. Exhale, straighten the legs and flex at the ankles. Inhale, bend the knees back to where they were. Exhale, straighten the legs, lower them till your core kicks in. Inhale, bend again. Exhale, straighten, inner thighs squeeze tight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. And bend. Now hold it out this time. Press and point the toes and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. Still squeezing. Two more. Last one. And pull it in. Good. That should have felt challenging. And for the rollover, we can try pressing into the hands and lifting the pelvis just off the ball. It can be done with the knees bent or straight. Exhale, drop the legs towards you. Inhale, the feet come away. Exhale, press into the arms. Inhale, come away. If you want to do the full exercise, you can. That's where you exhale over, inhale, stay. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, exhale over. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down. One more time. Hold and release. And rest those feet back to the floor. We're keeping the ball underneath the pelvis for now. And we're going to pick our right leg up and extend it. And our left leg is bent and both hands are on the floor. You can do palms up or palms down, up to you. We're going to do a leg circle. So we've done this before without the ball. Now we're going to bring the leg across and around and stop. So we're not going to go very big with the circle. Inhale, come across the body. Exhale to the outside and stop. We're trying to keep our pelvis nice and still. So as the leg moves, we don't want our hips to tip to the side. So you might want to put your hands on your hips. You want to do that. And reverse. Inhale, exhale. This can also be done with the knee slightly bent. Like this. Inhale, exhale, stop after each circle. Inhale, start the circle. Exhale, finish the circle and stop. Inhale, exhale, one more. Inhale, exhale, and place that leg down. Other side. Exhale, pick it up. Inhale, start the circle. Exhale, pull it around. Inhale, start. Exhale, finish. Inhale, start. Exhale, finish. One more. Reverse. Inhale, exhale. The leg that's on the floor, try to keep that one still also. One more. And place it down. We're going to lift our pelvis, take the ball away, and straighten out those legs all the way on the mat. Stretch your arms above your head. Circle around those ankles, just a nice big stretch. Good. Roll to your side. We're going to sit up. And we're going to do a rotation on our hands and knees. So from this position, our hands are directly underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. We're going to breathe in and twist. Start small. Exhale, come back down. Make sure your lower back doesn't get rounded. Keep your tail in the air. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. So if you were a dog, you'd be a happy dog, right? Tail in the air. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And just go as far as you're comfortable through the neck and shoulders. The hand that stays on the floor gently pushes. You gently press away from the floor with your arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale to come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. And two more. Inhale, lift. And release. Last one. And down. Good. We're going to do one more thing for your core. We're going to put the band on your feet. On the arches of your feet. We're going to use our core, pick our legs up to tabletop. We're going to extend one leg out and switch. So one knee pulls towards you. You can use your hand to help if you need to. This can also be done curled off the mat. They're both challenging. Whether your head is rested or curled up, you can try both. Exhale. Inhale. Again, you can just use your hand a little bit to pull that knee in. Keep your back supported into the mat. Two more. Last one. And rest it down. Awesome. Let's stretch out the glutes. You can cross one thigh over the other. Hug those knees in. And we're going to switch it over. Other leg goes on top. Make sure the thighs are crossed over, not the ankles. And then pull it up. But if you prefer a different stretch for your glutes, you can do that, of course. Good. Now rest those feet down, uncross the ankles. Now you're going to let your knees fall out. So the soles of the feet are together, the knees fall out to the sides. So you're feeling inner thighs. And if this doesn't feel like a lot of stretch for you, you can pick your legs up, clasp your hands, reach over your feet, and press your knees out. And put some weight towards your pelvis. So instead of rounding the back and necessarily pulling the feet towards you, kind of shift the weight towards your tailbone. Slide the shoulders down. And release those feet. Let's roll to our side. And we're going to do child's pose one more time.